What's up, Aries? It's your girl Glow getting ready to do a reading for you. We just gonna roll with it, y'all. And my intention is to give you a love reading. What's coming towards you, what you may be navigating over the next 30 days. But we're gonna start off with some oracle messages just to see what direction Spirit wants us to go and what messages in general Spirit may have. So let's see. Messages for Aries. Gonna get one card from each oracle deck, and then we're gonna move into the tarot. That's two. One card, please. Okay, so you have the I Am card, number 2. Okay, let me meditate on this for a moment. And that could be significant. You could be doing meditations. You could be going into solitude, spending time with yourself, reflecting, replanting, because he has sunflowers here. So sunflowers could be significant. Okay, replanting, regrouping. And the fact that he has it placed over his ears, there's something about the way that you hear things, right? Like, there's an Aries watching this who always thought that somebody had an ulterior motive, or people had ulterior motives with the things they would say to you. If they complimented you, you thought that they were trying to get something from you, or whatever the case may be. This is just an example, but you're reframing, relearning the way that you receive information. You're receiving information in a new way. You're learning how to filter things that don't apply to you, right? If it don't apply, let it fly. There's something about nudity, stripping yourself down as well. You're getting very much connected to Spirit, very much connected to the divine at this time. There's something about water. You're just in a flow state, right? He just looks super peaceful here. So you're becoming very much connected and comfortable with who you are, unapologetic about who you are. I mean, most Aries I know are already that way, but I also know that they're the baby boss. So I feel like your inner child is finally starting to connect with the adult version of you. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull from the mixed emotions deck and see what comes out, to see what mixed emotion you may experience or maybe heightened over the next 30 days. Messages for Aries. Oh, you have excited. So I believe that you will, as you ground yourself, as you become closer to yourself, as you start to filter things and only resonate with the things that are in alignment with where you are and who you are, right? You're able to be more excited. There's going to be a new vitality in your life. You're trusting what's happening for you more and not questioning it as much. So there's a new level of trust. That's, oh my gosh, look what's at the bottom of this deck. Didn't I say you was going to go into solitude? Some of y'all could be going on a vacation, the number 6. Yeah, like some of y'all could be going on a vacation, or just realizing how important it is to spend intentional time in solitude, intentional time alone. Okay, this could be something about a cabin trip, hiking, or that's something that you could be invited to or be planning soon. Ooh, I know what I know what I know what I know. Okay, but yeah, there's something about being just excited. All right, you're having a new vitality about life. There's something that you're manifesting, or you've been manifesting, and it's coming into fruition, and it's going to cause you to say, you know, I knew God was real. I knew my ancestors was listening, but damn, like they really fuck with me. Like they really, really fuck with me. Like they gonna bring this in and it's gonna go so crazy. Like you're gonna be so excited. You're gonna have you're gonna build a deeper sense of trust with your guides and possibly with the person, right? You're so used to being independent. There's someone who's going to show you that you can be interdependent with them. It's going to be like an infinity symbol where you're both equally pouring into each other. This can be in your workspace, okay? This could be a friend. This could be a romantic partner. but I do see something exciting happening for you. You could be going to some sort of event, planning one, some sort of celebration, but you're definitely celebrating or happy, excited about something. Let me move this. Let's get one more. Let's see what comes out here. I love it so far, Aries, and we only 2 cards in. We didn't even get to the tarot yet. I'm like, how many cards do I want to pull from the tarot? Because you are now watching the throne. Don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. So, Aries, you are being put on a pedestal over the next 30 days. You are being celebrated. You're being promoted. You're being posted. People are clapping for you, celebrating you. Something is happening, Aries. You're going viral. If you're celebrating something, maybe you're behind somebody going viral. I don't know. But you are celebrating something. It may not be what you did directly, but you played a role in it or something like that. And you're being put on a pedestal, right? Empress, Emperor energy. 25. This could be around Christmas time. You could be receiving an amazing Christmas gift too, right? Bottom of the deck, I got the Divine Feminine. So you could have an event coming up where you're going to be like really dressed up, male or female, really dressed up. Somebody could also be sending you flowers or inviting you to some sort of romantic outing. 27, on or around Christmas. Yeah. Yep. All right, so let's move into your tarot. So far, so good, Aries. Love that for y'all. Let's see what's going on in love for my Aries, okay? Let's see, y'all. Next 30 days, what's coming towards my Aries? Let's see. Next 30 days, what's coming towards my Aries in the next 30 days? Ooh, that came out very aggressively. So whatever this energy is going to hit you very hard. It's going to be hard to ignore. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. So this could be somebody saying they want to work on something with you, right? This could be somebody you work with. Some of you are dealing with somebody who you can get money with this person as well. You work with this person. Some of you live near, what are those, high rises? What do you call those again? High rises, right? Yeah. Some of you work in an office, you're at work, and you meet this person at work or you work with this person. But this is somebody who wants to work on something with you. You get money with this person. You're building a business with this person. For others of you, you're trying to distract yourself with work so that you don't think about a romantic connection. But we're going to get more and see exactly what this is, okay? Tell me more for my Aries. The Chariot. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. And this could also be something about travel, okay? So if you're dealing with this person, this could be long distance. This person could be visiting you or has visited you recently, okay? Yeah. You know the direction you want this connection to go in, and so does this person. But somebody has to walk away from a thought process or walk away from another connection or something like that, possibly. Yeah. Or you're thinking about whether or not you want to leave something behind. Somebody could be visiting you, though. Pulling up on you. Pull up on me. Tell me more for Aries. Look, 4 of Swords. Yeah. There could be no contact. You're thinking about this person. You know what I'm getting? It's like, that's my girl, that's my man, but that's not really my girl or my man. So I kind of got to, you know, it's like trying to temper your emotions, but you thinking about this person all the time. You and this person could have also gotten into some sort of dispute, argument, or something like that. And they pulling up on you because it's like, what you think? We not going to talk no more? Like, we got beef now? Or whatever the case may be. Or if you work with this person, it's like, yeah, I'm not talking, but you still got to see them at work. You might want to call out or try to act like you don't see them. So you trying to distract yourself with work so you don't think about this situation. This person could be a Taurus. Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me more for Aries. Yeah, we got the Five of Swords. So you could be feeling betrayed or backstabbed. There's also some self-sabotaging behavior, right? Maybe somebody didn't text you back or call you back or do something in the timing or in the fashion that you felt you deserved or desired for it to happen. And you automatically was like, oh, they don't mess with me how I mess with them. Like, this person don't really care about me. Like, you know, you automatically started thinking negatively and kind of self-sabotaged your way out the situation, or you're finding out that this person did something behind your back, right? Yeah. All right, tell me more. Ten of Cups. So there's something about family here. You may see this person over the holidays, or this may take place this could have taken place around Thanksgiving, or will be happening near Christmas. I did mention Christmas. So the fallout and the reconciliation or the reconciliation can happen around Christmas, okay? But this is someone that you see yourself having a family with, right? You and this person, one or both of you could be very spiritual, connected to the divine. This person could be a Taurus, like I said, right? You're going to your ancestors, you're manifesting, you're scripting, you're praying in regards to this situation. I feel like this is something you really want to work out. Queen of Cups, you're purposely like tempering your emotions. Like, you're trying not to be impulsive, you know what I mean? Because we all know how Aries could get. Y'all real sweet on the surface, but you don't want to deal with an angry Aries or one that feels betrayed. So there's something about this betrayal that causes a possible no contact. But this is somebody you see as family. Even if you could have kids with this person. If not, this is just somebody you've known for a long time, or you see this person as family. Talk to me about the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. So there's a new opportunity coming in love. Yeah. Tell me more about this new opportunity. Justice. So somebody's going to admit that they were wrong. They're going to admit that the way they went about something wasn't right. It wasn't just. It wasn't, it wasn't the way they should have done something. They're going to want to revive a situation here with you. This person could be a Libra. Ooh, these cards are doing things. This could have had you in your head, speaking negatively to yourself. That's what that Five of Swords could be. And you're going to have a decision to make in regards to this when this person, and you're going to be so focused on your work. When this person comes in, it's kind of like, oh, what do you want? Like 13:13 on the clock. Like, what do you want? I don't get it. What's the Chariot? We have the Fool, Aries energy. So I don't know, you might be, I just heard, I don't want to jump the gun, but it's something about somebody jumped to conclusions on something, like jumped the gun, reacted, they were impulsive in some sort of way with how they did something. Like, I shouldn't have reacted like that, I'm sorry, tell me more. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be a conversation of good news. This is good news. Somebody could be calling or texting you. This is a situation you thought was over. Like, you thought things would never work out between you and this person for whatever reason. Because, you just felt like y'all couldn't get on the same page. Maybe you felt like you was willing to just jump into it and see what would happen. But this other person is like, I don't know, we long distance or whatever. This person would disappear from time to time. You could feel like they ghosted you. But they will watch your stories, stuff like that, but you wouldn't really talk to them, hear from them, or y'all will watch each other's stories, but not really talk like that. It was just one of those things where it's like we officially unofficial, but we mostly unofficial, and then we having disputes on the low, but we work together. So, it's just too many pieces. So I'm constantly having to hold back because there's other elements involved, and I can't be selfish. All right, tell me about the Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups. So somebody definitely wants to come in with a love offer, take you out on a date, give you something solid, This is what you're dreaming about. I'm hearing, I've been dreaming tonight. This person for a lot of you is at a distance. Heavy long distance energy. Heavy long distance energy. That could play a very major role in this connection. Because it's like, I just heard how we work together, but we at a distance. So what? Somebody could travel for work. Yeah. Ace of Wands. This is somebody you also hook up with. And you know it goes against the covenant, goes against what you talk to God about. You say you want a husband, you said you want a wife. Why are you having casual sex with somebody who won't even commit to you in a relationship? So you always feel a little ick after hooking up with this person. It's something about it. Like you love this person, but you're kind of going against what you communicated to the divine. What's the Five of Swords? What's the Five of Swords? The Page of Cups. So there is some communication again. Some sort of apology. Somebody's apologizing to you for blocking you out, for making you feel shut down, making you feel shut out, or they're feeling that you kind of have them blocked out. You're not really messing with them right now. You know, you could have kind of set a boundary, or you feel like they did. And it's like, since when? Since when? We ain't never moved like that with each other. Why all of a sudden I can't call you after this time? Or why all of a sudden it's a problem that I text you? Or whatever the case may be. Something became a problem. Somebody's apologizing for the switch up. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. What is this? I'm trying to see how many pages. We got 3 pages here. So you're definitely getting communication. There's definitely going to be a message coming in. Text, DM, phone call. Yeah. This person, they know they did you wrong. Or they know they played. And they know how you get when you feel played. Them guards go up. And they want to rebuild the connection. They want to rebuild the connection. You could be very intuitive also. You could have called them out about something. And they were like, oh, nah, it's not like that. But it's like, ma'am, sir, bro, sis. You're telling me that's not what it is, but your actions are telling me that is what it is. So I'm just confused as to what's going on here. Like, you know, you're trying to insult my intelligence. Like I'm not a high priest or a high priestess. Like I'm not a high priest or a high priestess. Okay? So you could be speaking to this person telepathically as well. What's the 10 of Cups? We got the 7 of Wands. It's going to take a lot for you to let your guard down again and be open to connecting with this person or anyone for that matter on a romantic level. You want family, but you're very, very protective over the life that you have built or the one that you are currently curating. Very protective. Especially if this is a particular person. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody, this is a slow burn. You telling somebody slow down. Skip Marley and her Slow Down. Listen to that song. Right? This person is very good looking, very passionate. But it's like, slow down. Slow down. Because while you was over there playing, I was building my life without you. The show had to go on. You already know how I move. Don't nothing stop that check. Don't nothing stop me from focusing on my stability. So, yeah, slow it down. Knight of Pentacles. They gave me 2. Lovers is at the bottom. We got the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Swords. You gonna let this person have it, Aries. And then maybe we can move on to calmer waters. And then maybe we could get along. But I'm going to tell you what I have to tell you. Straight up. No chaser. Just like that. Like, just like that. No chaser. And you're telling this person, I don't want to do a casual connection anymore. I deserve more than that. I don't feel good. My nervous system doesn't feel good after just a hookup. And then you be ghosting me or you be moving funny. You think you in control. Like, no. God is in control. So let's get final messages from the Tails from the Heart deck. As soon as I split the deck, we have lovers and friends. Okay, for some of you, this is same-sex relationship. For others of you, this is someone who you hooking up with your friend. guilty as charged because they know, somebody knows they've been playing with you. Split the deck again. Forbidden fruit. All right, let's see. Final messages for Aries and the person coming towards them, or the person that they're currently dealing with. We have heart attack. Ooh, heart attack. Like, somebody really hurt your feelings, Aries. You can't believe what you see. There's something that's going to shock you from what somebody said or did, right? It really made your heart drop. Tell me more. Yeah, that's why you in this Queen of Swords energy. Like, when they come back, you going to have that guard up. Like, nah, I don't care that I want this family. That ship has sailed. Like, a part of you don't even want to deal with this person no more because of this heart attack card, because of how much they hurt you. Hold on, I need to cough. Let's see. My person. But on the flip side, you still feel like this could be a person. Okay. But the way this person spoke to you or made you speak to yourself because of how they treated you makes you think, makes you wonder, is this my person? Because I shouldn't feel like this about somebody that God ordained, you know? Ancestors. Connect with your ancestors, Aries. You know, I talked about you sitting with God with the Hierophant. Yeah. It's a timeout happening between you and somebody. A break is happening between you and somebody. A much needed one. 22 on the clock. Yeah. There's an Aries here that suffers in silence. Cries in silence. Nobody really knows because you're always so happy, or so you appear. If this resonates with you, Aries, let me know. You won't be showing this person, you won't be as vulnerable with this person as you once were because they mishandled your vulnerability. But remember, vulnerability is your superpower. It's not a weakness. Namaste.